So that leaves us with let's get rid of these. Give them that area. For starters. Maybe I'm daft. Simply cannot go. Why can't you let me drag? Probably a state limit thing. This is my core territory. This is my core territory. This is non-cores. So for some reason, I can create a line in my core territory, but I cannot extend it beyond my core territory. So this must be a bug. There's no other explanation for this. This is a bug. Because it's too stupid to be something by design. Let's check it. So yeah, this is my core. This is not my core. Core state. Core state. Control Italy and no core state. It's a core state from Yugoslavia. So there we go. I don't know why the hell this has something to do with battle plans, but it does. So let's assign these guys. And the annoyance continues. What the hell? So I cannot, for some reason I cannot. Man, what the hell am I missing? Okay, whatever, game. Let's continue. Need to create a line over there. Create a line over here, another one over here, and here, and here. And assign the divisions manually. Or we can ignore this mess of a battle plan system right now and do it the old-fashioned way. Control everything manually, like I said at the beginning of the stream, and I was even not aware of this. It's a bug, I'm sure. So let's get rid of this stuff, all of it. And I have to do this manually. Friends. And I can't even do this with an headquarter. Maybe I'm just missing something, but I doubt it. Oh boy. Okay, let's send... Oh crap. I made a mistake. Let's tell them all to strategic redeploy. It's gonna be faster and it's gonna save us some equipment. Okay, we are still very much vulnerable here in France. I don't think we can get rid of the ports, because if we could get rid of the ports, I would get rid of all of them. This is just a vulnerability. A huge security vulnerability. Of course, we destroyed a shit ton of stuff from them, but I'm sure they will come back soon. I'm gonna leave divisions to hold the line here. I just want them to hold the line. And I'm gonna advance through here to Berlin. This is very tough terrain. So if they have no one here, of course I will advance. But if they position divisions here, the troops that I'm just gonna try to hold the terrain, while the major offensive operations are gonna happen in over here. But I could use some more troops to garrison stuff. And I guess we have them, so let's... They're green, but I don't care. This is another delimitation that I don't know why it's in place, but in the previous version, if the territories were connected to the capital, we could deploy divisions everywhere. Not now, so we are forced to deploy the divisions in one of our core provinces for some reason, and then we can send them to wherever we want them. Looks like there's a port over there. Indeed. Because is saying time for Rome to reclaim its rightful Rhenish borders. Yeah, we're getting there. I told these dudes to strategic redeploy. Why are they moving instead of strategic redeploying? Doesn't work this way. So if I select them all, I cannot tell them all to strategic redeploy? Or do they need to be still to actually strategic redeploy? Nope. Or I need to give the orders to single divisions? Let's check. They're going over there, so they probably need to be still. Nope, they're just moving, they're ignoring my orders because they're going through Hungarian territory. That's probably why. So if I create a custom path, they might actually obey what I'm saying. Let's check it. Being bombed, we don't have fighters, so... Nope, they're just ignoring. I'm telling them to strategic redeploy. Okay, they're still. This is my territory. Can you please strategic redeploy? Okay, they lost all their org, so it means there should be strategic redeploying. But they're walking. Nope, this is the UI lying to me. I think they're actually strategic redeploying. Because of these. But they do need to be still. If they're moving... They won't strategic redeploy. Okay, good. Oh yeah, they need to be still to obey the strategic redeployment order. It's gonna be so fun while I'm invading the Germany and the allies make a gigantic landing in near one of these ports. So I'll just die to that invasion. I don't know, guess we'll find out pretty soon. In the meantime, I'm losing a shit ton of equipment because of that, all that movement. Dum, dum, dum. Okay, let's speed this up. We have cavalry, let's deploy it. It's gonna be green, but I don't care. I just want them for the suppression. So let's see the resistance map mode. Let's send one dude over there. Another over there. Maybe this is only worth it in places where we have industry. In places where we don't have industry, it's silly to be wasting these resources. Or maybe not, because if they damage the infrastructure, we'll be in for a world of pain. Due to lack of supplies. Guess that will do it for now. We're still struggling with lack of artillery, lack of basic stuff. I'm focusing a lot of the tanks. Maybe it's a mistake, maybe it's not. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Again, I've screwed up. Lost my spearheads. They're somewhere around here. This is probably the result of divisions merging like this. What apparently looks like an improvement, it's actually a step back again, at least for players like me. So if I zoom out, I do it for a reason. I want to see the theater of operations in a global scale, but I may wanna select the divisions in, say, this area. And not the divisions in the ports. I don't know, I guess I still need more experience. The thing is, if I have divisions here and I want to select them, this is gonna select the divisions that I have in the ports in the west, which is silly. I want the divisions that I have in this area. I could previously do it zoomed out to give orders to a distant place. Now I have to zoom in to be sure that I select the divisions here and not these ones. Zoom out and go over there. I don't know if it's more work or not. If I'm nitpicking, only time will tell. Let's upgrade these guys to something more useful. Heavy armor. Now I have tanks for every single one of them, with high reliability. Okay, how are we doing over here? I know that I messed up and sent a pretty big stack to one of these provinces, still waiting for them to arrive. Yep, the map is very pretty. PKR Zox 26. Come on. Why would you say that, Combi Chris? I'm sure this is gonna be a great game. Eventually, it's a great game, right? A great game right now. Don't get me wrong, but it still needs some fixing, some stuff. Like EU4 will also had was not as it is today when it was released. Now it's a much better game. If we forget about corruption. So I'm sure all the problems with this game are gonna be fixed. The AI is gonna become better. Okay, before we actually go to war with the Axis, we probably should make sure we actually have guns. I don't know, just saying. We probably don't need so many troops here since these guys are next to each other. So 8 divisions there should be plenty. To stop the invasions. Unless of course they dump like 60 divisions here. But this is a much better division composition, at least they should have artillery along with engineers. Another thing that I don't like is whenever these guys are attached to an headquarter. So yeah, good luck finding these dudes over here to see the division composition. So we have to scroll. This is disturbing. I don't know why this happens. But if I want to see one division only in an headquarter with a gigantic amount of stuff, it's gonna take some time. So yeah, they have engineers, they have artillery, so unless they drop some tanks here, we should be fine. But I guess I could give them anti-tank support. The problem is that I lack the means to do so. But they need anti-tank support, so let's edit these. Give them anti-tanks. Select all of them, bring them to that, and now we need 7,000. But they have low priority for the reinforcements. So the anti-tanks will go first to the front lines instead of going to these dudes. The only thing, Barefoot is saying, the only thing that I really hated about Hearts of Iron 3 was the Air Force. Why would you say that? I mean, I guess I can understand it, but many people didn't actually know how to handle the Air Force. So they think, hey, the Air Force, it's so annoying, so much micromanagement, really annoying, blah blah blah. The thing is, you could micro the Air Force. Yeah, the Air Force could be a shit ton of micro, but you could also set it and forget it. I'm no kidding. You could also set it and forget it about it. You could tell, for example, trying to protect Berlin, trying to protect Germany from the British bombers. The only thing that I needed to do was to set, say I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major air bases. I could deploy, say, 10 aircraft, 10 fighter wings to this airbase, another 10 fighter wings here, another 10 to Berlin, say another 10 over here to be on the safe side, maybe some 10 in another central position, be on the safe side. Then I would tell them to intercept in a radius or in any given areas, you know, tell them to intercept. Or if I wanted, I could create a big stack, give it a bigger radius, and forget about the if I only cared with the interception. Put some wings in reserve to cover the damage, and there we go. The German Reich is protected from the Air Force, or at the very least their bombers won't do stuff with impunity. What changed? Well, it changed that the bombers now teleport to their target areas. So if I want to do a defense in depth, I can't do a defense in depth, because the bombers will fighter station in this area won't engage the bombers, so the bombers will go through to Berlin. So in Berlin, I'm gonna have to focus more than I should, because there is no defense in that. The bombers come from England, they will go unmolested to, say, Western Poland, if that's what they want to bomb. This is, in my opinion, much more micro-intensive than before. If you wanted to do ground attacks, you could tell the Air Force to bomb a specific, to support a specific battle going on, or you could simply grab your bombers, tell them to do ground attack in the enemy territory, and they will do it. They would say there were troops here, they would go bomb it. There were more troops here, they would go bomb it. And you didn't have to worry about that. But you could issue specific orders for them to bomb some specific dudes to support some specific breakthrough that you were attempting to achieve. So no micro. You could even set, say, 50 aircraft based in Berlin. Of course, that was much less effective, but you could still do that. Put 50 dudes in Berlin, 50 air wings, tell them to intercept in their maximum radius, and they would do its best, so zero micromanagement. Put some wings in reserve with higher priority for repairs to replace the losses. It looks like Germany is really in trouble in this game. Denmark is making some gains, it seems, and this is like World War I. Let's have a look at the suppression. Still going. We need to edit this template because now we have cavalry, I mean MPs. This is going to increase the suppression. This is going to modify this is actually interesting. The military police has a shit ton of soft attack. It was almost useless in Hearts of Iron 3. Am I seeing this correctly? Yeah, military police are actually quite good, plus 18 soft attack. They have more soft attack than infantry. Almost the same soft attack as... So infantry has 16. They have more soft attack than infantry. Wow. I was expecting some useless